Your units are all set. Good luck out there. Begin the mission.
Hello everyone, this is Ninja Guy _12 here, bringing you a match in the Red Rider. Before we continue, if you guys want to know the colors that I've used, which is kind of based on the Gundam Zwei from 00, and it looks pretty alright actually. It looked better than it turned out actually. The yellow, in my mind, is still a little bit off, so I might tweak the yellow a little bit. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good, in my mind. So if you guys want to know the colors, you can ask me what they are in the comment section down below, or on my Discord server, link to that in the description. And if you want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you can also ask me on my Discord server. Yeah, obviously you get 2 free requests every month. So, the Red Rider here is a 400 raid at level 1, goes to level 2 at 450. It is a ground use mobile suit, so no using this in space. And I hate it. I really do not like this suit very much. There's a lot of good reasons, that's why I don't like it very much. But I don't want to make this all negative. Though, in my first video that I made on this suit, I did have a bit of a rant in the description of that. But now I can actually say it in this commentary, because I actually have a longer match to talk about it. So, before I talk about the things I don't like, let's talk about the positives. The weapons, pretty much. In terms of weapons, you have the fantastic 100mm machine gun modified. It's not the same one, of course, as the ones that are used by like the Blue Destiny units, for example. This is its own unique 100mm machine gun, and it is one of the best machine guns in the game, actually. It's basically on par with the Hyzak machine gun, but I think it's just that little bit better. So it's a fantastic machine gun, absolutely love it. It is the only really saving grace. Unfortunately, it does not have any other weapons, so you pretty much have no choice but to use this machine gun. But that's fine, because it is a very good machine gun anyway. In terms of other weapons, you have a pair of head-mounted Vulcans, which I almost never use. And then you have the 3 different melee weapons, and because this is a really decent raid, it does have 3 swings, so you could do 3 hit melees with all 3 melee weapons, which is very nice. Your first melee weapon is just a standard beam saber. The second melee weapon you have is the kind of beam sabers that come out of your machine gun, weirdly enough, which is kind of cool actually. I really do like that. And then finally, its main kind of melee weapon, which is also kind of its shield when it's not in use, is the kind of Zwei hander, I think it's actually called. It is a really long-range kind of weapon, and it is another melee suit, or another melee weapon that could charge to increase damage, similar to the GB03 Close Combat, which I used before, and the Gazelle, which I don't have. Though the charge attack, in my opinion, is far worse than this, than pretty much the other 2 that I just mentioned. Because, unlike the Gazelle and the GB03 Close Combat, this one has like at least like a 1 to 2 seconds of delay before it actually does the charge melee attack, whereas the other 2, it just kind of starts right away. So, kind of unfortunate that it does, or it happens like that. I wish they would kind of change it so it's instant, because if it gives the opponent extra time to counter you, if that makes any sense. So I hope they'll maybe change it, because I really don't like the way it is, or the way it is right now. Other than that, that's pretty much all the good things I have to say about this thing. Pretty much it's all kind of things I don't like from here. First thing is The fact that it does not have a dodge roll when it's not in mobile, or just when it's not using its special effect, which is R use, it only has to rely on maneuver armor, which in my mind is kind of bullshit, that it has to rely on maneuver armor to get things done when you're not using R use, and you can't make the argument that, well, I might as well just use it whenever I spawn in, because R use does not last very long, and that's the other main problem I have with this suit. R use is terrible. It is probably the worst special effect I've ever seen in this game. So basically, it's like Hades or Exam. You pop it, and then unlike Hades and Exam, you only get increased speed, double dodge roll, and basically more thruster gauge, which is bad in its own right, because you don't really, want that, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's kinda bullshit, honestly. And the reason why you can't actually use it very well is because you only get 50 seconds with this thing. So you basically have to scramble to actually get kills quickly or get out of your situation before it's too late. So, like, it makes R use very bad and makes it probably one of the worst special effects I have ever seen in this game. I'd rather use literally any other suit. I'd rather use a Pale Rider and just use Hades over this, because at least with the other Pale Riders, like the Cavalry and the Ground Heavy Arms, the Space type, those ones I know I have a dodge roll right off the bat, and obviously it lasts a little bit longer, and I get increased attack with all the other benefits minus the increased or the reduced defense. But honestly, I'd rather just take Hades any day than R use. So terrible, honestly. And then also the fact that this thing is a literal glass cannon. It has a lot of DPS, do not get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, and that's fine. But give this thing a little bit more health, because 13,000 HP is basically nothing. That's basically like Gym Command levels of low health. So give this a little bit more health would be a lot more useful in my mind, rather than the shit that it is now. Otherwise, everything else is pretty alright about this suit. I can't really argue. So yeah. If you guys haven't read my rant on the Red Rider before, I'll probably leave a link to the video in the description just so you guys could read it. But if you're a fan of the Red Rider, don't read it. You're probably going to hate me for it afterwards, but I just have my own qualms with this suit that I don't like. And I tried giving it another chance here, but no. I just could not give it a good rep. Even during this match, I was really frustrated, and I just could not get used to this suit, unfortunately. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video still, and this commentary, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.